Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Coach Craig Sports. This episode is going to be Fantasy Football 101, a beginner's guide to fantasy football. This is going to be episode 1 for this series. So, first off, I'd like to take a look at the definition of fantasy football. So, we're going to go to the Wikipedia page real quick. Fantasy football is a game in which participants serve as general managers or owners of virtual professional American football teams. The competitors select their rosters by participating in a draft in which all NFL players are available. Points are based on actual performances of the players in real-life competition, and then it also goes on to describe the three main types of fantasy football leagues. Traditional, or what we will be referring to as redraft in this series, dynasty or keeper leagues, we're going to kind of try to separate those two a little bit, and daily or DFS leagues. From there, I'm just going to go over a few of the things that we're going to talk about in this series. First off, being those types of leagues, redraft, keeper, and dynasty mainly. DFS and best ball will be a little bit later on. Two different types of drafts: snake or serpentine draft, and auction draft. Those are the two main types of drafts. And then we're going to go into a little bit of the scoring, standard scoring, half point PPR, full point PPR. And then we're going to talk about the different types of roster formats, the standard roster formats, which is generally like quarterback, two running backs, two or three wide receivers, a flex spot, tight end, defense, and a kicker. And then the main other type of league we're going to talk about is the 2 QB or super flex league. And then also off of that, for different types of rosters, there's also the team defense or IDP, or the individual player defense. So first off, I'm going to look at a couple of different roster settings on two different sites. We're going to be looking at Sleeper and Fantrax today. So this is example one for Sleeper. So in this one, we got a quarterback, two running backs, three wide receivers, a tight end. We actually have two flex spots in this league and a super flex spot. And then there's also a lot of bench spots in this league just because it's a dynasty league. We also got injured reserve, so if people are hurt, you can put them there. We'll go over that a little bit later. And then this league's got a shuttle or taxi squad, which we'll go over more in dynasty later. And then on Fantrax, we can see on this one's also a dynasty league. We got our quarterback, two running backs, three wide receivers, a tight end, a flex. We're also going to go down a little bit further here. This one's an individual defensive player league, so you'll see a bunch of defensive players as well. And then we got a kicker, and this league actually has a punter as well. So there's a lot of good sites out there. Sleeper, Fantrax, ESPN, MFL, Yahoo, just to name a few. So that's a basic starting overview for us. This is going to be episode 1. Tomorrow, we're going to put up episode 2. We're going to talk a little bit more about redraft, keeper, and dynasty leagues. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. If there's anything I didn't go over in the brief overview, just let me know that you'd like to see. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, a like. If you enjoyed the channel so far, hit subscribe. And if there's anything else you guys would like to see in the future, let me know in the comments down below as well.